We believe fundamentally that virtualization is an important set of technologies. Obviously, I'll talk about it next. We own VMware, and VMware virtualizes the x86 chipset itself from Intel or AMD. We have file virtualization technology. If you think about it, one of the most untapped management needs in any organization is all these thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of file systems they have sitting across the whole organization. So with file virtualization technology and global namespace technology, be able to essentially manage that, share it, really help control the costs and the growth of those file systems. An important set of technologies. And then, of course, we have SAN virtualization, and EMC fundamentally believes that SAN virtualization should happen in the network layer, and we'll be talking to you a lot about that. And lastly, we have a set of technologies around resource management. When you think away this industry and the way resource management came into being, it came into being domain by domain. So you pick software to manage your storage domain and your server domain and your application domain, et cetera, and your network domain. And of course, more and more of this work has to go cross-domain, and more of this work has to be, as these domains get bigger, and then of course the cross-domain work becomes much more complex. This needs to be more highly model-based and highly correlated and highly automated. And we'll talk to you during these sessions about what we're doing in the whole area of robust resource management. So together, collectively, this is what we call our core information infrastructure strategy. You see the components. Now what we do around this is we now just passed 10,000 people in our own service organization around the world. So we have services for implementation and consulting and support and managed services. And of course, this whole ecosystem that we built is now modified and magnified, I should say, several-fold as we deployed a vast amount of partners. I mentioned that there's over 125 partners here today. And we have partners and alliance partners that we have here that help us take our technology, add other technology with it or around it to give you more business purpose and business benefit. Also, I mentioned that we own VMware, which has a strategy called Virtual Infrastructure 3. And the virtual infrastructure strategy is pretty simple. It's got tremendous breadth and depth. So as we virtualize these x86 infrastructures, we can go very, what I would call, horizontally. So it's like we can put systems up from Linux, from Windows, from NT, from Solaris, from NetWare, or any version of OS, basically, that supports an x86 architecture.